Bye.
Hi again. Hi again.
Hi. Hello.
What will we be doing today?
Water.
What and what do we see on the screen?
We see waves.
We see water.
We see water.
We see water. Both pictures are water.
And
this is a waterfall.
Yes.
The one on the right is a water. Well, both of them are waterfalls.
Okay.
The one on the right and the one on the left are both waterfalls. So they are waterfalls. So let's learn about water.
Okay.
Okay, let's read what is on the screen. What's your name again?
Dominic Star.
How old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
Read what is on the screen.
Okay. Water costs more than 70 or
Read it properly, please.
Okay. Water covers more than 70 or
70%. Is it 70%?
70% or two-thirds.
Let me say it again. Let me say it for you. Water covers more than 70% or 2/3 of the earth. You say it now.
Water covers more than 70% or 2/3 of the earth. Without water, nothing or no one will be alive. Water is found in winds, qualities, plants, and animals.
Leave out the word soil.
Indeed, of the word soil, plants, and animals. Water is found in all 3 states of matter, solid as ice and liquid, acid and gas, as water, water are sweet.
Water vapor.
Water vapor are sweet. Okay. We water sweet. At OC
Zero. That is 0 degrees Celsius.
So and C and more than 100
degrees Celsius.
And 100 degrees. Okay. Water is made for drinking.
Pure for drinking. Read properly.
For drinking by boiling.
Chlorination. Filtration.
Our filtration. All waterborne diseases include
diseases
include typhoid,
cholera,
and
poliomyelitis.
All antibiotics are males reported or water.
Okay, I'm going to read it now. Water covers more than 70% or 2/3 of the earth. Without water, nothing or no one would be alive. Water is found in rain, snow, clouds, seas, soil, plants, and animals. Water is found in all 3 states of matter: solid as ice, liquid as water and gas. Liquid as water and gas as water vapor or steam. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water is made pure for drinking by boiling, chlorination, or filtration. Waterborne diseases include typhoid, cholera, and poliomyelitis. Oil and sewage are major pollutants of water. Okay, let's discuss this. Water covers more than 70%. What is 70%?
70% degrees.
70% is 70 out of 100. What? Come here. 70 out of 100 is a whole lot. It's almost 100. It's close to 100, right?
Yes.
Yes, so water take up quite a lot of the earth. 2/3 is the same as 70%. Okay, that is like 2 out of 3. So you have 3 glasses of water. Water covers 2 glasses. Understand? Something like that. So you have 3. So the whole entire earth was 3 glasses of water. Water would be no. So the whole entire earth was 3 glasses, right? So the whole entire earth was 3 glasses. Water would be in 2 of the glasses. So that's how much water is in the earth. Understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, the next thing. Without water, nothing or no one would be alive. So you couldn't be alive without water. So often you drink water? Especially now in the summer months?
Yes.
Thirsty often, right?
Yes.
You need a lot of water. Your body also has 70% water. Your body is also 70% water, or 2/3 of your body is water also. Your body is made up of a lot of water, and you need a lot of water to keep you alive and healthy. Okay?
Yes.
Now, water is found in rain. You know when rainfall is water, right? We have never seen snow here in Jamaica, but water is also in snow. And the clouds that are in the sky, the water come out of the clouds, and it's the water in the sea, right? And the soil is the ground, the dirt outside that the trees and plants grow in. Water is in there also because the trees and plants need to grow in need water to grow also. Okay?
Yes.
So water is found in the soil, water is found in plants. The plants need water to grow, and water is found in all animals, and human beings are animals. Okay?
Yeah.
But we're the most intelligent animals. We're the most sensible animals. So water is found in all animals like dogs and cats, birds and bees, and insects and flies and mosquitoes and rats, and in human beings.
Yeah.
Everybody need water. Okay?
Yeah.
So we all need lots of water. Next, water is found in all 3 states of matter. And the 3 states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. So the 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. What are the 3 states of matter?
Granny?
I just said it. The 3 states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, and glass.
I didn't say glass, I said gas. The 3 states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas.
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Okay, in solid, water is ice. You know ice is water? When you put the water in the fridge, it ice upon. When you put the water in the fridge, it freezes up and turns into ice. Yes. You put the water. If you put the water bottle, the water that you drink, if you put the bottle in the freezer at the top where the meat is, it will get hard and tough and it will become ice. Okay?
Yes.
So, and that is solid. Solid is something that is tough and you can feel it. It's tough and hard. So as solid, water is ice. Okay?
Yes.
As liquid means like what you drink. So in the liquid form it is water.
Yes.
And then in the gas form like the gas that you use to cook. But in the gas form, water is steam or water vapor. You call it water vapor. If you're cooking, you don't really cook, but if you cook, or you don't really notice when we're cooking. But when we cook, you have steam come out of the pot, and that is actually water coming out of the pot in the form of water vapor or steam. When you boil it, it becomes steam or water vapor and comes out of the pot and goes up into the air. Okay?
Okay.
Or goes up into the atmosphere. The air and atmosphere is the same thing. Remember air and atmosphere? Right, so it goes up into the air or into the atmosphere as steam or water vapor. So in the solid state, water is ice. In the liquid state, it's the water that you drink. And in the gas state, it is water vapor or steam. Next, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. If you use a thermometer to see how cold the water is, the thermometer will read, or it will show 0 degrees Celsius when the water becomes ice. Okay? So water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, and when it boils, when you see like in the pot boiling with the fire under it, when they put in the thermometer and it reaches 100 degrees Celsius, the water starts to boil, it starts to bubble. And you start seeing a lot of steam coming out. But the water starts to bubble, it boils at 100 degrees.
Okay.
When the water starts to bubble, it starts to boil, and it have to reach at 100 degrees Celsius before it starts bubble and boil. Okay?
Yes.
So water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And in the temperature here now, we have the Celsius in the temperature now. Like right now, the temperature is about 30 degrees Celsius right now in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yes, so how hot we feel right now, if we should use a thermometer, it would read about 30 degrees Celsius. Okay?
Yes.
And when the night get colder, sometimes it's like 24 degrees Celsius.
24 degrees?
Yes, and it can get colder than that. If it get colder, the number gets lower. It get nearer to 0, like 22 degrees Celsius. Okay? Alright. And sometimes we get a little hotter, like maybe 32 degrees Celsius, and we get a little hotter. Okay, but the sun hot up. The sun make the place hot. Okay?
Okay.
Not fire. The sun make the atmosphere hot. Okay, water is made pure. What does pure mean?
Pure mean freeze.
Pure mean good, clean.
Pure mean good.
Pure mean clean.
Clean?
Clean and good. Clean and good.
And normal.
So water is made pure for drinking. So you can drink the water and it don't make you sick. So water is made pure for drinking by boiling the water. Because when you boil it, it kills the germs in it. Because the germs are in the water, you know.
Really?
Yes, like some little tiny animals that you can't see. Tiny bugs, not really animals, bugs, like tiny bugs that you can't really see, and they can make or you can call them bacteria, or you can't see them bacteria and germs. They're like little bugs, but they're really tiny. You can't see them. You have to use something special called a microscope to see them. You have to use something special that make them look much bigger, called a microscope to see them. But they're there in the water, and you can't see them, but they can make you sick. So to make the water clean so that you can drink it and those germs in it don't make you sick, you can boil the water. Okay? When it reach 100 degrees Celsius, you continue to boil it longer, like maybe about 5 more minutes, and that will that will be enough time to kill the germs. And they can't make you sick when they're dead. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, another way to make water pure is by chlorination. Chlorination is when you add something like bleach and other things. Those can also kill the germs. So you don't boil it, but you can pour a liquid in it that will kill the germs. But it won't kill us. It won't kill us, but it will kill the tiny germs in it. Okay?
Yes.
And you can also make water pure so that we can drink it by filtration.
Yes.
Filtration is like when you let the water pass through some tiny holes. That is like if the water having bigger germs than the little tiny ones that you can't see, like mud and so on. You can use filtration, and you can boil it afterwards and use chlorination. You can use all 3 of them or 2 of them. Understand?
Yeah.
Right, so you can use, if it's having like rock stones or so, you can use filtration. It's like you strain it. I mean, you strain it off, let it pass through some tiny holes, and then the big rocks can go through the tiny hole. Understand?
Yeah.
So that would be like filtration. So water is made pure for drinking by boiling, chlorination, or filtration. Next, waterborne disease. Waterborne mean diseases that you get from water. Okay?
Okay.
Sicknesses that you get from water. So waterborne diseases include, some of the diseases are named typhoid, cholera, and poliomyelitis. Those are sicknesses that you get and they can kill you. Okay?
Yeah.
If you get them, you have to go to the hospital. Okay?
Yeah.
Oil and sewage are major pollutants of water. What is sewage?
Sewage are
Sewage is dirty water, like doo-doo, water that come out of the toilet, feces, like feces water and urination in the water, or water that you might use to wash and clean with, water that you throw away. Those that is sewage. And you know what oil is?
Yes, I know.
Kind of coming like the oil that you cook with, but you have different kinds of oil, but it's the same kind of thing, okay? So oil can be bad for water too, can kill the animals in the water. You don't must want the animals die, like if it's water with fish in it, you don't want the fish to die.
Yeah.
Okay, so you call it a pollutant. The dirty water, the sewage, can kill the fish or people, and the oil can kill people or fish also. Okay? So oil and sewage are major pollutants of water. Pollutants mean they make the water dirty. Major mean main. Okay? So you can say like oil and sewage are main things that make water dirty. Okay? Oil and sewage are main things that make water dirty. Okay, let's go to the next. Let me read this over. I'm going to read over this screen, okay? Water covers more than 70% or 2/3 of the earth. Without water, nothing or no one would be alive. Water is found in rain, snow, clouds, seas, soil, plants, and animals. Water is found in all three states of matter: solid as ice, liquid as water, and gas as water vapor or steam. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water is made pure for drinking by boiling, chlorination, or filtration. Waterborne diseases include typhoid, cholera, and poliomyelitis. Oil and sewage are major pollutants of water. So let's go on to the next screen. Okay?
Yes, to be continued.
So read what is on the screen.
The water cycle is using
Don't read too fast, please. Read it properly.
The water cycle is the using of water over and over again. It's nature.
In nature.
It involves the absorption of water from bodies of water such as seas and
there's a B I'm supposed to take. And seas and
okay, lakes from plants and from the soil, followed by scalding and condensation into clouds, and then precipitation is water falling back to earth is in the form of rain, flow, seating or hail.
Okay, so I will read it now. The water cycle is the using of... Stop the singing, please. I will read it now. The water cycle is the using of water over and over again in nature. It involves evaporation of water from bodies of water such as the seas and lakes, from plants, and from the soil, followed by its cooling and condensation into clouds, and then precipitation, which is water falling back to earth in the form of rain, snow, sleet, or hail. So what is the water cycle? Sit up. What is the water cycle?
The water cycle.
Say it loudly, please.
A water cycle is using of water over and over again.
In nature. So, the water in oceans, places like the oceans, the seas, the lakes, ponds, the rivers, and in plants and even animals, like even human beings in the sweat. We have water under the ground also. Water everywhere on the earth. Water on the mountain tops. Water in trees and so on. So all the water that is on the earth, you leave them there for a while, they evaporate and go back up into the sky. So they form into steam or water vapor and goes up back into the sky as if you were cooking, just as if you were cooking on the stove, but it is the sun that heats it, okay? So the sun eats the water on the earth and it forms into steam or water vapor and it evaporates back up into the sky, where it then cools and condenses into clouds. When the clouds become big enough, they burst and the water come back down in the form of rain. Snow is also water. Sleet is also water. It's like water that was formed on the ground and it turned into ice. And hail is like blocks of ice coming out of the sky, just like rain, but it's chunks of ice, so it's dangerous. Okay, so what is the water cycle again? The water cycle is water that is on the earth evaporating, water in the oceans, in the seas, in the lakes, in the ponds, in the rivers, on the mountain tops. If you leave water in pots on the ground, or in pans on the ground, or in barrels, in drums, and we leave water anywhere water settle, even water underground, water in the plants, water from human beings in the sweat, all that water evaporates up into the sky. It goes up as steam. You can't really see it, but it goes up as steam or water vapor back up into the sky, where condensation happens, where the water cools and condenses and form into clouds. When the clouds become big enough and heavy enough, they burst and the water comes back down to the earth in the form of rain or snow or sleet or hail. And then why is it called a cycle? Why is it called a cycle?
A cycle.
Why is it called a water cycle? Because after the water comes back down to the earth, it goes back up again. It goes back up again. It evaporates again and goes back up into the sky again and form clouds again. And then when the clouds become big enough and thick enough again, it bursts and falls back down to the earth again as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. And then it happens again. All the water on the ground, all the water on the earth that came down as rain, snow, sleet, or hail, then evaporates back up again. The sun heats up, and all that water evaporates back up again and forms to clouds again and comes back down to the earth again. So it's a cycle. It keeps happening over and over. So the water keeps cycling. So the water keeps going back from the earth to the sky, from the earth to the sky, and from the earth to the sky again. So it's a cycle. It's a water cycle. That's why it's called the water cycle. Okay?
Yeah.
And beside it you have the river. That's a river that can dry up if there's a lot of sun shining, like in the summer months, and no rain has fallen for a while, all the water in the river can evaporate and dry up. Actually dry up. The river is empty and there's no water in the river until rain falls again and fills back up the river. So that the water is part of the water cycle. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the water cycle. What is the water cycle again?
The water cycle.
Say it loudly, please.
The water cycle keeps starting over and over and over and over and over and over.
Water using water going over and over again in nature using water over and over again. The water cycle is nature using water over and over again.
Okay, the water cycle is
nature. The water cycle is nature.
The water cycle is nature.
Using water over and over again.
Using the water and over and over and over and over again.
Okay, right, okay. So the water cycle is nature using water over and over again. So I'm going to reread this again. I'm going to read this over again one more time. The water cycle is the using of water over and over again in nature. It involves evaporation of water from bodies of water such as the seas and lakes, from plants and from the soil, followed by its cooling and condensation into clouds, and then precipitation. And what is precipitation? Precipitation is water falling back to the earth in the form of rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Okay, so we're gonna say bye-bye for now.
Goodbye.
See you for the next video. So bye-bye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. You are invited to join my free pre-PEP study group in WhatsApp for children that are 5 to 8 years old. If the child is a little older, you can always let them be in the group if you think they need the group. Otherwise, I have a PEP group for older children from 9-year-old to even older than PEP, such as 15 years old, as long as they need the lessons that are gone over in the group. All you have to do is WhatsApp me and simply ask to join. My WhatsApp number is 353-4752 and the area code for Jamaica is 876 if you are not in Jamaica, that is. So people who are not in Jamaica are welcome to join if you would like to join it. Okay, thank you.
Mommy, I hear
Okay,
you.
say bye. Don't come say bye for now. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Something for your child to do this summer. GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. Only $4,000 for 50 tests with answers. Email Jamaica Island wide link at yahoo.com for free samples and payment information. These are GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with worked out and explained answers for the mathematics and answers for the other subjects. You should give your child who is entering grade 4, 5 or 6 these tests to do in the summer before they start school in September. So if the child is going in grade 4, if a child is going in grade 5, or if a child is going in grade 6, they can do these tests. So remember, if the child is going in grade 4, they can do these tests. GSAT and PEP starts from grade 4. So you should watch my videos from as early as grade 3. And then when the child is going, before the child goes to school in September, in the summer before they start school, in the summer before they start grade 4, they can do these practice tests. GSAT actually starts from grade 4 and PEP actually starts from grade 4 and it continues in grade 5. Grade 6 is just a revision grade. You only revise in grade 6. The months September, October, November and the half of December that your child goes to school in grade 6 is just revision of what they did in grade 4 and grade 5. Yes, the months September, October, November and the half of December that they go to school in grade 6 is just revision that they do during those times. They revise what they did in grades 4 and grade 5. Come January and February, it's just practice tests and mock exams. As of January, it's just practice tests and mock exams that your child does in school. So you should have done you should have done all the reading, watched all the videos, did all the studying before January in grade 6. After that, it's just practice tests and mock exams. After that, it's just stress to try to let the child get to catch up after January. It's stress. It can be done, but it's stressful. So start these tests. You can do them in the summer before your child starts grade 4, or in the summer before your child starts grade 5, or in the summer before your child starts grade 6. Something useful to do in the summer: GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. So write down that email address. Write down the email address: Jamaica Island wide link at yahoo.com. Jamaica Island wide link at yahoo.com. And email me to get free samples of the test of the GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. You will get free samples and then you can decide to purchase the set of 50 tests with answers. So you can email me from the email address that you would like the test sent to, so that I will have the email address ready and correct to send the test to. So email me from the email address that you would like the test sent to. So go ahead, write down that email address and ask for free samples now. and prepare for GSAT and PEP from early. Do not wait until it is just about 1 or 2 or 3 months away from the exam. Do not wait until your child does the mock exam, the mock test, in December or in January or February to decide to get extra help or to get these tests to practice on and to listen to these videos. Do it from way ahead of the time. Do not wait until after Christmas to do these tests. If you are going to prepare for Christmas 3 months, if you are going to take 3 months to prepare for Christmas, you should take much longer than that to prepare for a test, okay? So, do not wait until it is too late to start preparing. Start preparing from now. Start preparing from before grade 4. I cannot stress that enough. Start preparing from before grade 4. Start preparing from now. Do not wait until it is late. Not that it is impossible to study for a test for 2 or 3 months. Take 2 or 3 months to prepare for a test and pass. But it depends on the person. Okay, it depends on how much the person knows already. Some students are way behind at 1 or 2 months before the test. So it's not a good idea to take chances. So start preparing from now. Start preparing from early. Start preparing from before grade 4. I know that you won't wait until the last minute to start preparing for GSAT or PEP, right? Yes, you won't wait until the last minute. You won't do that. You might, a student might wait, or a parent might wait until a student does the mock exam in December, January or February, and then he or she might fail 1 subject, 2 or 3 subjects, or all 4 or 5 subjects. They might get 60 or 70%, and just a little work might be needed to improve on that subject, or more than 1 subject in that at that grade. Or the student might get 20 or 30% and have guessed everything, and will need a lot of work to be done. So you're not going to do that. You're not going to be caught unprepared. You're not going to wait until the last minute. You're going to prepare from early. Start preparing from before grade 4. Start preparing from now. Subscribe to my channel to get updates of new videos that are available on YouTube as soon as they become available. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. Like and subscribe, and also you're invited to share my videos. So when you subscribe, when I upload a video, for instance, if the video you are watching is Social Studies Part 2, when I upload Social Studies Part 3, you will get a notification on your computer right away that I have uploaded Social Studies Part 3, and you can go ahead and see the video. So go ahead, click that subscribe button right now. Thank you for watching. You should watch these GSAT videos over and over again until you know them from memory. Repetition is important. You can always message me if you have any questions or need further help using my email address, my Facebook page, or the telephone numbers that are shown on the screen. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.